At 92 years old, Willie Nelson is showing that time doesn't make a real artist weaker. It only makes their soul deeper and richer with experience. His newest version of Beck's beautiful 2002 song Lost Cause has shown the world that some voices don't just sing. They heal. They remember. They carry history in every shaking note. In a time when a lot of music feels computer-made and throwaway, Willie's version feels like a memory you didn't know you still had deep inside. It's gentle, worn, and full of a life that's seen both heartbreak and second chances. His voice, rough but comforting, moves like slow wind across the wide Texas plains. Delicate but strong. Every word sounds like it's been lived, not just sung. Beck's original song, Lost Cause, from his album called Sea Change, was already filled with sadness and deep emotion. It was a song about love slipping away, too heavy to hold anymore. But Willie doesn't just cover the song. He makes it completely his own. He turns it into a secret whispered at sunset. The piano is softer and more gentle. The strings hurt a little longer. And his old friend, the acoustic guitar he lovingly calls Trigger, adds a heartbeat that feels like an old friend talking you through the pain and helping you understand what you're feeling. And then there's the music video. It's not fancy or filled with special effects or flashy scenes. Instead, it's a quiet thinking piece about a man who's lived through storms and sunsets alike. We see Willie walking through the wide, open beauty of Big Bend, the golden farmlands of Austin and Abbott, and long stretches of Texas highway that feel like chapters of his life. There's a loneliness in the way he walks, but also peace and acceptance, like he's walking toward a place he's always known, but never quite reached. The camera follows him gently, capturing every wrinkle and every moment of reflection. Fans all over social media can't stop talking about it and sharing their feelings. One listener said, "So glad Willie is still making music. Brings a tear to my eye." Another called it pure magic and unforgettable. For so many people, this isn't just another cover song. It's a reminder of why Willie's music still feels like home after all these years. People are sharing their stories, their memories of listening to him with their parents or grandparents, remembering the way his songs have followed them through life like a faithful companion. In a world that keeps moving too fast and never slows down, his music still knows how to make us stop and feel deeply. This song is part of his 76th solo album, Last Leaf on the Tree, and it has even deeper meaning than you might think at first. It's not just a clever title. It's a powerful message about survival and persistence. Willie has lasted longer than time periods, lived longer than music styles, and somehow keeps getting gentler and wiser with age. Each song on the album is a reflection, covering songs from Tom Waits to Neil Young to Nina Simone. All pass through the heart of a man who's learned that being simple is the truest kind of being smart and sophisticated. The album itself was guided and shaped by his son, Willie Nelson, who helped his father pick and choose the songs carefully and thoughtfully. There's something beautiful about that, a passing of creative fire from one generation to the next. It's not about fame or looking back at past glory or dwelling on what once was. It's about family, what you leave behind for future generations, and staying true to the music when everything else fades away into nothing. Together, they've built something that will last forever, and you can feel that deep connection in every single chord and every note played. The way Willie sings Lost Cause feels almost spiritual and sacred, like a prayer. It's not sadness just to be sad or depressed about life. It's acceptance of what has been. It's being thankful for what was there. He's not crying over what's gone forever and can never return. He's thanking it for being there at all, for existing in his life. When he sings, you can hear both the pain of loss and the quiet joy of making it through alive and still standing. That balance, that wisdom is what makes him truly special and different from everyone else. Even at 92 years old, Willie's spirit shines brighter than most people half his age or even younger. He's not chasing what's popular or internet numbers or viral moments that disappear quickly. He's just telling stories the way he always has throughout his entire career. And that's what great artists do and have always done. They remind us that feelings don't age or fade with time. When he sings, it's like time folds in on itself and disappears. The years disappear completely, and all that's left is pure truth and raw emotion. Many fans are saying this performance feels like a goodbye letter or farewell, though Willie himself hasn't hinted at slowing down anytime soon or stopping. If anything, it feels like a love letter to music, to memory, to all the people who've listened all along through the decades and generations. Every lyric feels like he's saying, "I'm still here breathing, and so is the music we love together." And in that simple message, there's real hope for all of us. The video has caused emotional reactions worldwide and across the internet, especially among younger fans who are finding and discovering him for the first time in their lives. They're not just impressed by his talent and skill, they're inspired by his spirit and determination. It's rare to see a 92-year-old artist connect generations like this, bringing old souls and new listeners into the same emotional moment together as one. That's something computers and algorithms can't do or replicate. That's something only being real and authentic can accomplish and achieve. And maybe that's the whole point of it all and what matters most. In an age of quick fame and even faster fades and forgotten moments, Willie Nelson has given us a powerful reminder that real music, honest, imperfect human music never truly dies or goes away. His voice might be older now and more weathered by time, but it's never been more alive or meaningful to people. You can feel every road he's driven down, every heart he's loved deeply, and every night he's watched the stars burn brightly over the endless Texas sky. Willie Nelson has always been more than just a country legend or famous musician with awards. He's a storyteller, a rebel poet who broke the rules, and now, with Lost Cause, a man showing us what it means to grow old with grace and purpose and dignity. He's not just singing about loss and sadness and things ending. He's teaching us how to face it all with beauty and strength and courage. And when you hear the last note fade away into silence and disappear, you can't help but think deeply, maybe we're all a little like Willie Nelson in our own ways. Still wandering through life without clear answers, still searching for meaning and purpose, still holding on tight to what makes us feel human and alive and connected. So when the world feels heavy and hope feels small and distant and hard to find, maybe all we really need is that old familiar voice reminding us gently that even after all these years and decades, love and music are still worth believing in with all our hearts and souls. Willie Nelson, 92 years old, covering Beck's Lost Cause, is living proof that some souls never stop shining brightly for the world. Is Willie Nelson still the heartbeat of American music and culture? The answer is clear.